Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunrise Pilates. So for today's class, we're only going to be using our mat and our body weight. So there's no other props that are needed for this morning's class. So as you're ready, I'm going to ask you to come into laying down on your back on the floor, okay? At any time through this practice, if you need to pause and take a break, feel free to do so. You can stop, catch a breath, take a sip of water, or even end the practice at any point, and you can either come back to it later or call it a day and know that you've done your best for the day. So if you're ready, go ahead and join me down on the floor. So coming down to lay on your mat, and we can start with the legs extended if that feels right for you. So just taking a few moments here this morning just to check in and see how we're feeling as you inhale and exhale. Just allowing your body to settle into the floor, just noticing how you feel physically this morning. Now, while I am recording this in the morning time, this practice would be perfectly acceptable to do at any point in the day. So it's especially luxurious to take a moment in the day to pause and just check in. So for those of you that are practicing later in the day, congratulations for taking time for yourself. Or even in the evening, also welcome to connecting with your body. I'm just noticing how the body feels this morning or this evening, whenever it is that you're practicing. And then when you feel like you have had a thorough check-in with yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, go ahead and bend the knees, and arms can be along at your side. And we're just going to start with releasing a little bit through the hips. So we're going to move right into the hip release. So just before we go into that movement, just take a second here to exhale, engaging through that lower core. So the sensation of drawing the midline, the sides of the waistline in towards the midline of the body. So there's a bit of a connection here. And your back is neutral. So you're not flattening your lower back into the floor. All right, starting with a hip release. Let's start with the right leg. As we inhale, open it to the outside, lengthen it away, roll it in, and draw it up. So we'll do these a couple more times. I know that sometimes the warm-up can seem a bit slow, and we just want to hurry up and get on with it. Let's reverse the direction now, rolling to the inside as you inhale, and then exhale, rolling out and up. But the warm-up is actually a multi-purpose function. So the first is to get the body warmed up and prepared for the movement, but it also provides you for a moment to check in and see how your body's feeling to help you decide what it is that you're actually going to do in your workout. It can let you know whether you have whether you feel like you're energized and you want to do something that's a little bit more uplifting, or whether perhaps you're feeling a little bit more fatigued and you need to do something a little bit slower and more focused. Good, let's go into the left leg, inhaling to open and lengthen, exhale to roll in and draw up, and then opening to lengthen. So again, we're trying to keep the pelvis still here as we start the warm up through the legs. And then let's reverse the direction, rolling it in, and then turning it out, rolling it up, rolling it in, and then turning it out. And one more time, let's roll it in, and then turn it out. Good, and then just coming here into neutral, let's move into a couple of hip rolls. So again, engaging through that midsection, we'll take a breath to prepare. As you exhale, rocking the pelvis back to press your back into the floor, and then squeezing the glutes to peel up one vertebrae at a time, pressing the hips towards the sky, squeezing the back body here as you inhale. And then exhale, slowly rolling down from behind the shoulder blades, one vertebrae at a time. Pelvis comes to neutral, inhaling. Exhaling to rock the pelvis back, peel up off the mat, press the hips to the sky, pause for a breath in. And then exhaling to roll down. Oh, let's do one more. Inhaling. And then exhaling, rock back, press and peel. Pause here, pressing the feet into the floor. Let's just do a little bit more of pelvic awareness. So let's release the right glute. So the right hip will drop down and then pick that up, squeeze the glute, press the hip to the sky. Let's do the left side, relaxing the left glute as the left hip drops down, then squeezing the left glute, pressing that to the sky. Right side, pressing, holding the core, left side, pressing one more time each side. Just working gently into a little bit of rotation here. And then at the top, we inhale and then slowly roll it down one vertebrae at a time. We're gonna work in a 360-degree direction. So let's turn over onto our side. At this time, you might feel like you want to have a block underneath your head. I forgot to grab one, so I will do that now. You can also have a pillow. Knees are drawn up, feet are together, palms touching. Inhale, let's take the arm to the sky. Exhale to rotate, further rotation stretch, keeping those knees stacked and moving forward. Inhaling, hand to the ceiling. Exhaling, palms together. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling up, exhaling, inhaling, and then exhaling. One more time, inhaling, and then exhaling, holding that core nice and strong, inhaling, and then exhaling, palms together. Let's do one more quarter turn, and we're going to turn over onto our abdomen. We'll move into a couple of breaststroke preps. Hands by the ears, feet are extended, tops of the toes pressing down. Nice and wide with the arms. Inhale, drawing the shoulder blades back. Core is engaged as you exhale, dragging the nose along the mat to come into a gentle extension. Pause here as you inhale. And then exhale to slowly come down. Shoulders relax forward, legs and core stay engaged. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, dragging the nose, coming into extension. Stay here as you inhale. And then exhale, coming all the way down. Shoulders relax forward. One more time. Inhale, rolling the shoulder blades back. Exhale. Stay here as you inhale. And then exhale, coming all the way down. One more quarter turn to the right. So you're going to be facing away from me. So again, stacking the hips. So same movement. I'll just do it from this angle so you can see the back side, but now the left arm is down. And we're going to inhale, top of arm to the sky. Exhale to open into our rotation stretch. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, palms come down. Inhaling, opening, exhaling. So again, it's a shorter workout today. It's only 30 minutes. So we're sort of moving through the warm-up a little bit more quickly. Please know that you can take your time, pausing at any time if you feel like you need to spend more time in any section, and then exhaling, palms together. From this point, we're going to come up onto hands and knees to work a little bit through the cat stretch. So hands are under the shoulders and the knees are under the hips. And we're just going to work a little bit through our cat stretch. So shoulders down the spine, inhaling here. Exhaling, tucking the tail under, rounding through the back, one vertebrae at a time. Head drops, gently guiding that navel up, 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 using the abdominal muscles to create the curve in the spine here as you inhale. And then starting from the tail, lowering down, one vertebrae at a time, shoulders down the spine, head comes to neutral. Inhaling again. Exhaling, tucking the tail under, rounding through the spine. Head gently lowering, pausing here as you inhale. And exhale, press the tail away, slowly rolling down, shoulders away from the ears. Good, let's do 2 more. Inhaling. Exhaling, tucking the tail under, round to the back. Pause here for a breath. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly rolling down. Let's do 1 more. Inhaling to prepare. Exhale, tucking the tail under, rounding through the back, one vertebrae at a time. Head gently lower. Stay here for a breath in. And then exhale, press the tail away, slowly rolling down, head reaches out. We're going to transition into standing now. So just tucking the toes under, maybe just sitting your hips back slightly and then forward, just stretching through the bottoms of the feet gently here and then forward. One more time, and then forward. And now on this next round, let's walk our hands back and then just bending the knees, placing the feet onto the floor and rolling up, reaching tall, hands to the sky. And then exhaling, nodding the chin, and we're gonna dive forward. And we're gonna walk out into our plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause here as we inhale, a little bit of core connection. And then exhale, walk it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling, arms to the sky. And then exhaling, arms down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling to the sky. And then exhaling, diving forward, walking it out. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause here, long hold, inhale. Exhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pressing down with the feet, rolling it up, hands to the sky. And then exhale, let's do one more. Core is strong, legs are strong. Inhale, spine is long. Nodding the chin, rolling down one vertebrae at a time as you exhale. Pause at the bottom as you inhale. Let's walk it out. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees down. And then however you can, transition onto the floor as we move into 100. Or the 100 variation. So keeping the core engaged here, let's move into imprint. We'll start with some heel drops just to make sure that we're all connected through the midsection. So let's take a breath in. As you exhale, let's imprint the pelvis, rocking the pelvis back. So just curling that pelvis back, bringing one leg to tabletop, and then your other leg to tabletop. Arms can stay long at the side. Thinking of keeping those shoulders open. So you want to stay away from curling the shoulder blades in, pulling that navel down. And let's just maintain the imprint here as we do some heel drops. So we'll inhale to prepare, exhale to lower, inhale up, exhale, inhale up, exhale, inhale up, keeping that core engaged, exhale. Let's do 2 more each side. For 4, inhale, and 3, inhale, and 2, inhale, and 1. Inhale here, draw the knees into your chest, maybe roll around side to side. We're gonna move into variation of the 100, and we're gonna do this with support of the neck. So as you're ready, let's bring the legs to tabletop. Let's take the right hand behind the head. The left arm is gonna be long. We'll inhale, nod the chin. As you exhale, come into that breast stroke, or pardon me, that ab prep. So you're thinking of sliding the rib cage closed, pulling down on that midsection. Start to pump the arm as you inhale through the nose 5 times. So 5 sniffs, and then puff through the mouth. 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, switch your hands. Exhale. If you like, you can extend the legs. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 3 more. In, 2, 4, 5, out, hold the core, 4, 5, in, squeeze the legs together tight, exhale, 2, 3, maybe lower the legs a little, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, pause, inhale, reach both your hands, exhale, knees in, head down, take those legs side to side, and we're gonna move into the bend and stretch. So for this exercise, we're gonna open the knees and flex the feet so that we're in like little froggy legs and hands can come down. If you're having a hard time keeping the core engaged and your low back imprinted, you can make a little diamond with your hands and then you can take your hands under your hips. That will help a little bit with keeping that low back pressing into the floor. Otherwise, we're here, we're gonna bend. Exhale, we're gonna stretch and point the toes. Flex the feet and bend. Best you can. You may not get your legs straight, just do the best you can. Inhale. Exhale, think of zipping those up from inner thigh to heel bone. Inhale. Exhale, 4. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Point those toes, strong legs on that point. Exhale, 2 more, inhale, exhale, 1 more, inhale, exhale, good. Now take the legs parallel, take the hands behind the head, inhale, nod your chin, come into your ab prep. We're just gonna do little scissor flips. So it's just gonna be scissor, 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 scissor. Breathing here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down, bend the knees in. Take a breath. Exhale, take it up. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down. Take a breath. We're going to do one more. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, flex that upper body out. Reach those legs long. Maybe lower them a little bit. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees in. Head comes down. One foot down, other foot down. Pause here as you inhale. Exhale, let's do a hip roll, rocking the pelvis back, pressing towards the sky. Inhaling here. Exhale, slowly rolling down, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale. Pardon me. Exhale. Rolling it up. Inhale. Exhale, rolling it down. All right, moving into some half roll, or pardon me, some roll-ups with knees bent. So if you're gonna do the full with me, pause for a moment. If you know that rolling up is challenging for you, what you're going to do, you'll inhale, nod your chin, and then as you exhale, you can use your hands behind you or on your legs, and you're gonna use your hands to bring yourself up, inhaling here, and then exhale, you're gonna practice rolling down. So if anyone feels like they're stuck and they're not able to roll up, rather than use momentum and strain your back, use your hands to help you up, okay? For those of you that can roll, then you'll join me. So here we go. Let's start with the hands towards the sky. Inhale, nod the chin. Pressing the feet into the floor with the core engaged. Exhale, start to lift the head. We're gonna roll up, reach forward. Inhale, nice and tall. And then exhale, let's roll down. You can take the hands a little bit behind the head, keeping the rib cage closed. Inhale, nod the chin, hands to the sky. Exhale, reach. Inhale, tall. Exhale. So it's morning time, so we want to be gentle with your back. So again, choose whatever modification works best for you. Inhale, head, hands to sky, chin to chest. Exhale. Inhale, tall. Exhale, roll it down. Let's do one more. Inhale, hands to the sky, nod the chin. Exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, stack the spine. Exhale, let's roll it all the way down. Super. Now we're going to transition into sitting. So let's bring one leg into our chest, nod the chin. Exhale, roll ourselves up, and we're going to come into rolling like a ball. So you'll have the option to balance or roll. So let's start with the balance, taking the feet together. Hands can come underneath on the backs of the thighs, drawing the knees in. Exhale, let's engage that core nice and strong, and then take another breath and create that C curve. So it's like you're imprinting, but you're seated. So pulling that core nice and strong. Think about trying to bring your pubic bone up to touch your navel. So that's the tilt that we're looking for. Trying not to collapse through the upper back, keeping the upper back nice and long, create that curve, and bring your legs to parallel. If you can get your legs together, that's great. If that's not comfortable, you can take your legs a little bit wider apart, okay? So as we find that scoop, let's walk our toes back, and we're just gonna hold the ball here, position nice and strong. Core is engaged. We're just going to hold here. Keep pulling that pubic bone up towards your belly button. We're just going to do a little rock back as you inhale, and then a little forward. So again, it's super small because we're not rolling, keeping the shoulders back, inhaling, exhaling. Hold that core. Inhaling, pause, exhaling. So keep it small so that you don't dump down. Keep the spine long. Inhaling, exhaling. Now you can stay here or you can join me. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, keep those heels tight to your thighs if you wanted to. You can bring your hands to the front of the knees, elbows out, cores engaged. Press into the hands with your knees and press into the knees with your hands. Here we go. Chin nods down, inhaling. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhaling. Exhale. One more. Inhaling. Exhale. Pause here. We're going to transition to the single leg stretch. So both hands are going to come onto the right knee. Slowly start to roll back with control and extend your left leg. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, switch. Hold the core. Reach, reach. Left hand reaches for the left ankle. Right hand reaches for the right ankle. Here we go for 4 and 4. Hold the core. 3 and 3. 2, chin is nodding, core is engaged, and 2, 1, and 1. Good. Bring the knees to parallel, hands behind the head. Rest the head back if you like, or stay here and pause for a moment. Now you have the option of practicing this with your feet down. Okay, so think about what's going to feel best for you. If it's going to be feet down, everything else is the same. We're going to do the oblique. So we're going to exhale, we're going to lift diagonally to the right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale. Inhale. If your feet are down, it's going to look like this. Inhale, hold that core. Exhale. Inhale. If your feet are up, it's going to look like this. Inhale. Now, if your feet are up, you can increase the challenge by extending the opposite leg. So left leg goes strong. Inhale. And right leg goes strong. Inhale. And left leg goes strong. Hold the core. And right leg. Really reach that leg strong. So really contract those quads. 4. Inhale. And 3. Inhale. And 2. Inhale. And 1. Inhale here. Last one. Double leg stretch. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, reach. Inhale in. Exhale. Inhale in. If your feet are down, you can be here with the arms. Inhale. You could even do one leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Or both legs. Reach. Inhale. And 4. Inhale. And 3. Inhale. And 2. Inhale. And 1. Knees in, chest down. Take the legs down. Let's go into a hip roll. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's rock the pelvis back. Peel up off the mat. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly roll down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Pelvis comes to neutral. Let's do one more. Inhale here. Exhale, rock the pelvis back. Peel. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly roll down. All right, let's come into sitting. So however you want to transition, if you want to follow me, hands can go behind the knee. And then drawing yourself up, we're going to go into spine twist. So legs are going to be either glued together or hip width apart. You could also take a block underneath of your seat if you know that your low back is a little bit tight, which mine is in the early morning, so I like to use that little bit of a cushion. So feet are flexed, legs are strong and long. If this is hard on the hamstrings, you can absolutely do this with your legs crossed. Today, I'm going to work with legs extended. So pressing through the heels, sitting tall, arms can come out in front of you. See your thumbs in your peripheral vision. Inhale to prepare. We're going to add an arm variation today. As you exhale, let's bend the right elbow as we twist to the right. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Use your torso muscles to pull you to the left now. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Let's go right. Exhale, 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 inhale, center, sit tall. Left. Inhale, right. Inhale, left. Inhale, right. Last time. Inhale here, arms down, moving into the spine stretch forward. I'm going to turn sideways so it's easier for you to see. So for the spine stretch forward, it's The same general form, except this time your legs are going to be about yoga mat width apart or a little bit wider than hip width apart. The spine is nice and long. Hands are resting down on the thighs. And I want you to imagine that you're sitting up against a brick wall. So the spine is stacked like a stack of golden coins. Your chin is drawn gently in so that there's a little bit of length in the back of your neck. So core is connected and pelvis is in neutral. Inhale, gently nod the chin. As you exhale, allow the upper back to start to peel away from the brick wall, one vertebrae at a time. So this is an upper back mobility exercise. Do not shift forward with the pelvis. Just allow the upper back to roll. So you want to think about keeping your lower back pressing back. Pause here as you inhale, and then exhale, stack up one vertebrae at a time. So working on the mobility of the upper thoracic and cervical spine. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale. Keep pulling that core in. Keep your low back pressing against that imaginary wall. Inhale here. And then exhale. And nice and tall, shoulders away from the ears. Let's do two more. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let's reach up. One more. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale. Inhale here. And then exhale, stack it up. Super. And then releasing that to come into some side bending work. We're going to go into the side bend prep. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit on your left hip. Your right leg is in front. And you want your right heel to connect into the front of your left foot. So kind of like a clamshell shape. And then your left arm is on a diagonal in line with your shoulder. So you don't want it in front of the body. You don't want it behind the body. You want it sort of in line with the hip and the shoulder. And you're pressing out of that arm. So you don't want to be slumping down. You want to press out of that arm, engaging through the core. So drawing that midsection in, squaring your torso to the front of the room. And then this right hand is going to be palm up on the top of the right knee. You want to give yourself a little bit of space. So don't come too tight because that means you're going to have to do a big side bend. So walk your feet out so you've got a little bit of room, okay? This left knee is going to stay connected into the earth. So it's going to look like this. Inhaling to prepare, nice and tall through the spine. As you exhale, press down into your left knee, press down into your left arm, and press into your right leg to take yourself up in an open clamshell. Hand goes alongside the ear. You can look down. Inhale here. And then exhale to come down, holding the core. So don't let yourself dump down. Stay strong the whole time. Let's do three more. Inhaling, exhaling. Press that right thigh towards the sky. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Really hold that connection. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale here, exhale down. Beautiful. Other side. Same form, right leg down. We've got a clamshell leg situation here with the left heel connecting into the front of the right foot, pressing down into that right arm, turning the torso to square to the front of the room, left hand palm up. Remember, we're pressing down with that right knee. Inhale to prepare. Press down into the right arm, press down into the right knee, press into left foot to extend. Inhale, look down. Exhale, look forward. Three more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. All right, we're going to finish off with some push-ups. So turning on to all fours. So our arms should be nice and warmed up. Our shoulders are nice and warmed up. I'm going to work off of my knees. I find that that's a better form for me. It's less pressure on my back and it's easier on my shoulders. But if you wanted to work off your toes, feel free to do so. The push-ups are going to be an inhalation of 3 on the way down. So it's going to be inhale, inhale, inhale on the way down. And then exhale, we're going to press up. So
so that we're not holding our breath with our push-ups. We want to keep our head in line with the rest of the body. And so what I encourage you to think about is think about lowering your body as a whole, thinking of taking your chest towards the floor, not reaching forward with your chin. All right, so let's try that. Hands can be under the shoulders, knees under the hips. This will be a less challenging form. So you could practice in this sort of box form, or you can go more challenging by walking the knees out and lengthening yourself out. And then the most challenging is to be up onto your toes. I'm going to work off of my knees, and my hands are going to be a little bit wider than shoulder width because we're going to come into the traditional push-up form, not the military style push-up. So shifting the weight forward, shoulders away from the ears. Here we go. Inhale, 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 exhale, press up. So remember, reach with the chest, look forward, keep your eyes on the top edge of your mat. Inhale, 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 exhale. We're going to do 8, that's 2. Inhale, 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 exhale, that's 3. Sniff, sniff, sniff. That's 4. Remember, you can go slower than me if you like. Inhale, inhale, inhale. That's 5. Just make sure you're not holding your breath. Inhale, inhale, inhale. That's 6. 2 more. Hold that core. Inhale, inhale, inhale. That's 7. 1 more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. That's 8. Sitting back into our shell stretch. Toes together, knees apart. You might choose to turn your arms up, just reaching. Forehead can come down if that feels right for you. If that feels a little bit too congested and tight, you can keep your hips up and move into more of what we would call a puppy pose, yoga form. So choose for yourself what feels best. And then if it feels okay for you today, you might choose to take your hands all the way to the left. Take your right hand and squiggle it over to your left hand, just to stretch a little bit through that right side of your body. Through the right armpit, right torso, right waistline. And then let's go to the other side. Remember, you can have your heels, your seat reaching towards your heels, or you can have your seat a little bit more elevated, whichever feels best. And then coming back to center. And then coming to sit tall on your mat. You can cross your legs. Doesn't matter which way you cross them. I will get you to change them. Let's go into a little bit of a chest and bicep stretch. So let's take the thumbs forward. And then as you inhale, send the thumbs back, opening through the front of the chest, really extending and reaching with your arms. Now you can choose to stay here, or you might choose to turn your head to the right, or pardon me, to the left. And then inhale, come to center, and then turn to the right. Ooh, and then inhale, come to center. Taking the arms down, we'll go into our rotation stretch, or our ending rotation stretch. So inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, let's roll forward. And then exhale, up. Inhaling, hand to the sky. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do it 2 more times. We're going to switch the legs. Keep things new and interesting. Let's do it again. Inhale. And then exhale, rolling forward. Exhale, rolling up. 1 more time, inhaling. And then exhaling. And then inhale, rolling forward. Exhaling, rolling up. I like to end with a little bit of extension work. So let's take our hands behind the back, roll the shoulder blades back, send the heart forward, maybe looking up, maybe towards where the wall and the ceiling meet, if that feels all right for you. And then let's go the opposite. So walking the hands forward, nodding the chin, and just bowing forward here. And then slowly stacking up, maybe taking a minute here if it felt right. You could take your hands to your heart, or just letting your hands rest in your lap, whatever feels best, and just noticing your body. If it feels right, you might choose to close your eyes, just checking in and seeing how you feel now, physically, mentally, emotionally. Noticing the changes that occur with the movement that we create is one of the pivotal parts that keep us consistent in our movement practice. And so this is probably the most important part of the practice, is to notice how you feel at the beginning and how you feel at the end. And if your eyes were closed, opening your eyes. If your gaze was softened, widening your gaze. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. If you have any questions about this class, or if you have any special interests that you would like me to address either through a lecture series or through a movement series, please feel free to message me. Other than that, thanks so much for joining me, and I hope that everyone has a blessed day and easeful and safe. Take care, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.